To create a new chapter, navigate to the Editor page from the drop-down menu on the left. Click on Create Chapter. The first step is to enter the title for the chapter. You're now viewing the editor for the chapter you have just created. Click on Save. The app will now record the information from the editor. Click on View to see the viewer. The page viewer will show you what your chapter will look like once it's published. To return to the editor, click on the pencil icon and then Open Book Editor. A chapter widget is made up of a series of widgets. A header widget and a text widget will appear by default. Adding widgets is easy. Click on the widget you would like to add in the sidebar. This is an example of an important box widget. Widgets can be rearranged. You can configure widgets using the gear icon and updating the fields to your preference. Click on the text within a widget to change it. We'll paste some text here to see what it looks like in the viewer. Remember to save, wait a moment, and click View. You can tell that the chapter has automatically updated into a traditional page format with the text separated onto multiple pages. Return to the book editor to add equations and additional widgets. You can add equations within the text widget by adding your cursor to the widget and opening the math editor. You can add equations as their own widget. This way the app will automatically label your equation with a number and allow you to reference the equation from anywhere else in the chapter. Access the widget configuration to find the reference code for that widget. Within a text widget, click on the link icon to add a reference. Paste the reference in the reference section and press OK. Access the viewer by saving and clicking on View. We'll be able to check that our references are working and labeled correctly. The reference was automatically named and the text is now linked to the equation. Click on the link to go to the relevant page. Navigate back to the editor to check out how some other widgets function. Go to the Problems and Resources section in the sidebar to access the problem widget. This is one way of adding problems to a page. Let's add an existing problem from one of our books. To add external resources, click on the icon in the sidebar and add a new resource. There are many more widgets. Click on the Image widget to add an image to the page. Go to the configuration options and open the file browser. You can choose from the uploaded images, inteo images, or you can upload a new image. Add your image, enter the relevant details, and if you like, add a caption. Notice the reference code appears for all widget configurations. Add a graph widget to insert a graph. Edit the graph with a pencil icon within the widget. Here you can add a point or function to the graph. There are many more widgets such as videos and spreadsheets. Save and view to see what the chapter is looking like. Here you can see that the problem we added is associated with page 1, automatically shown in the Problem tab. When we scroll down, the Reference tab will open because we added an associated reference to the page and there are no problems associated with page 2. The image is shown on this page with its automatic caption. The graph is also shown here. There are many ways to provide problems to your audience. Play around with the different problem widgets to see how they act in the viewer. There are also many more widgets and features that can enhance your content. Try using them and see how they work.